Hi guys, welcome to CoinsKid. This is the video review on Chainlink, Reef and 1Inch. So I'll quickly dive into the projects right now, guys. As you know, Bitcoin's just broke its all-time high and it's currently in price discovery. We wish we could say the same for the other projects. Reef is doing really well. We'll target that in a moment. Chainlink is showing signs of picking up a little bit. It's bounced off this support line here in this channel, guys. So that's really positive. Like I said to you, we made that new channel from the correction in December, and then we've just gone up and up and up, and we seem to be doing exactly the same now, guys. So we are pushing up a little bit. We have bounced off this support here. You can see that we bounced off making a bearish cross on the 4-hourly time frame here as well, guys, for Chainlink. Just there, guys, see that? So we were about to form a bearish cross, and then obviously Bitcoin got its pump and the alts are kind of pumping with it as well. So that's positive news for alts across the board, really. They won't go as much as Bitcoin, but they will drag with it. And if you watch the other video, you see that Ethereum projectively looks really strong as well, guys, and that will carry the alts because Ethereum is the king altcoin. Okay, so lovely that we bounced off this support channel, guys, and like I said to you in the channel, I'll try and hopefully show you where the resistance is and the support going forward in this new trend that we find ourselves in on Chainlink. So obviously this was an impulsive wave here, guys. You've seen this impulsive wave here, and we come down, we corrected. We did fall through the 0.618. I did say we potentially may get down there, guys, and that would be a great buy zone. You can see we actually fell down to the 0.786, guys. So 26.96 we got down to on the wick, so that would have been even greater buy zone, guys. So but we have been bought back up and it looks positive, and Chainlink now is pumping up, guys. So let's say, okay, just as a move over the next couple of days, potentially, given that we are turning the corner now, we could potentially say that this is a new impulsive wave, and it will push on up, and we could potentially target the previous impulsive wave as a potential target. We will go from the bottom, because obviously the main momentum is with Bitcoin. So I think that possibly we're going to bounce off the bottom of this support line now, guys, potentially, and we may start to form another impulsive wave up to this level here, guys, which is currently sat at $33.25 per Chainlink token. So that would be nice, guys, something to target. We just jump onto the daily, guys. You can see at the moment we're toying with in and out on the 4-hourly with these crosses, guys. So until we get a really good push up, then we form a bullish cross, then we'll look at. But at the moment we're just trading this channel and we're looking like we're crossing bearish and bullish and continually in this channel, guys. That's what we'll do. So just jump on the daily now. So you can see on the daily for Chainlink, we almost come down there. We did almost break down. This was really bullish. We had a back test of this EMA here, the 20 EMA on the daily time frame. Then we pushed up. Then we hit a plateau there, a peak, and we've come back down. We fell through the 20 EMA there on the daily time frame. We've come back down. We've not quite tested the 55 EMA there, so that is not completely off the cards. Okay, we may be looking at a retest of that 55 in the future as this creeps up now, as Chainlink starts to push up in this new channel that it finds itself in, guys. We could potentially see this creep up and Chainlink test it at some point. So that's Chainlink versus USD. I just want to jump quickly into the Chainlink versus Bitcoin chart, guys. Something that we don't usually look at on this channel a lot. We'll have a quick look at it for now. You can see that just like Ethereum, it broke out of this falling wedge pattern here, and we started to move up. We got slightly above the EMAs. This is on the daily time frame, guys, but then obviously we got rejected and we've come back down, and we have forming what looks to be a little bit of a bottom here. That's quite a bullish candle there, guys, on the daily time frame. This one here, considering Bitcoin's gone up as much as it has, that's called a bullish hammer. So potentially, you know, we could see Bitcoin top out at 60k right now, okay, and sort of stagnate and go sideways and consolidate for a while after that big move, and then we may see the alts push back into Bitcoin. So we may see a bit of a reversal here for Chainlink versus Bitcoin, come back up and test these EMAs as it creeps down with it. We may see that rejection there, and just back test that as a double bottom, guys, because that's one bottom there, and we may fall back after testing the EMA on the daily time frame, come back down and form that double bottom there before we continue up. So that's potential play for Chainlink versus Bitcoin, guys, on the daily time frame. I'm just going to jump into Reef right now, guys. So Reef, as you know, it absolutely smashed it yesterday. There was some news come out about Reef. I seen it in the group, and from that moment it just smashed it. It did actually go all the way up to our target, guys, of that impulsive move that we have been targeting on the 4-hourly time frame there, guys. That was an insane move for Reef. We broke out of that channel there. It is acting actually as a little form of resistance, but we were knob on. We were knob on with that prediction where we would get to up at 0.5. We are looking, we do need to push up to this previous high, guys. So you may find we may hit a form of consolidation, come back down, test this 0.618, guys, as support. Test this 0.618 as support, guys, which will be the bottom of this new channel that we find ourselves in, and just before we continue again. So you may be looking at that correction on Reef right now. Not an exact science, not a certainty, because we may get a bounce off a higher fib level, guys, given the structure of that move there, the insane parabolic move. Look at the volume that come in at the bottom, guys. This is what I mean about volume in big moves. Like if you look on Bitcoin that I charted earlier, we've not really had much volume, so that's a little bit suspect, whether or not the volume's just been misreported, but that'll figure itself out. So you can see we've got that massive impulse there, that really big push, and look what we formed. We formed a beautiful bullish cross. Well, actually, we'd already done the bullish cross there, and we just got a bounce off that there. So again, look, we touched this channel here. This acts as strong support now in this uptrend that we find ourselves in, guys. We did bottom out here, like I say, and we started to form this. And I did say to you in yesterday's video, what we need to do now is see that push up and form a new higher high in this trajectory for Reef. So that's positive. The fact that we got all the way back up there, you may see us correct down here, guys, down to these lower fib levels. I will be targeting the 0.236 there as a bounce, and that currently sits at 0.47. So we may see a little bounce down to that, a bounce back up into this channel, and then, you know, a further correction back down to this 0.61 at the bottom of this channel here, guys. And if it does that, that's still great. We're still pushing on in this bull market for Reef, guys. So it's all good. So if we take a look on a lower time frame now, sorry, a higher time frame now, we look at the daily. So again, you can see on the daily, guys, we are really far away from the 20 EMA, guys, there. Yeah, so it is always a good thing to see us come back to that. I know it's not particularly, people don't particularly want to see that, but we do tend to come back to that and back test it, as you can see, in an uptrend. When we got really far away from it there, up at this level, we did correct and come back down, back tested it, and obviously fell through with a larger correction there. Come back and bounced off this 55 EMA. The fact that we're bouncing off it and bouncing off 55 EMA, guys, shows that we are in an uptrend, and this bull run is yet to continue until we start to fall under those levels there, and then we can't get through them. And what you'll see is the 55 EMA will be above the 20 EMA, and that fails to get through it as well. And that's just a continuation of a downtrend, pretty much reverse. Watch this, guys. If I press Alt-I, do you see that? Do you see what we've done there? We've inversed the chart. Okay, so if you press Alt on your keyboard, hold that in, and press I, you inverse the keyboard. And that's what a bear market looks like, guys, where we keep going up, we keep bouncing, touching our heads, keep hitting our head on that 55 EMA on the daily time frame. The 4-hourly time frame, you see it a bit skewed in and out, in and out, in and out. But on the daily, if it's doing that, you're caught in a downtrend. So I see so many people saying, oh, we're in a downtrend, you know, blah, blah. That's a downtrend. That's what a downtrend looks like. Okay, that's an uptrend. Just so you know, just for clarification, guys, that's an uptrend, and we look really healthy. Yes, we're going to come back and test these EMAs, sorry, and it's going to look unhealthy, but it's not. It's just healthy and confirmation of an uptrend in a bull market, guys. So all good for Reef, and yet I would target these pullbacks possibly to the 0.618 just as confirmation, which is still a nice level considering we were down there, guys. Okay, so that's Reef looking good. Let's look at 1Inch. The 1Inch, as you can see, it's caught between a trap here, guys. It's caught between the 20 EMA and the 55 EMA on the daily time frame anyway. We'll drop that target out there. You can see that we bounced off the 55 EMA yesterday when we corrected. We've come back up and we're a bit ahead on the 20. So at the moment, we are kind of caught in this Wyckoff accumulation zone, guys. If you want to Google that, basically it's where you go up, you form like a mid-level of consolidation, and then you eventually break out. So you potentially, possibly, not an exact science, just as a rough idea, we're possibly looking at something like this before we push up. So you make that Wyckoff accumulation there, guys. And who knows, on the larger time frame of things, on the daily, we could end up forming a cup and handle there, which would see it as a massive breakout. But that's further down the line, guys. That's further down the line as a potential play. But it's healthy. 1Inch is healthy. It's not in a downtrend. Again, this is what a downtrend looks like, guys. That's a downtrend, okay? That's your downtrend. So you fall under the EMAs, you can't get back above them, and you're consistently being pushed down, but then you come back up and you're hitting your head on the 55. Okay, so let's go back to the uptrend. That's the uptrend. The other one, again, Alt I is the downtrend, guys. So you can play with those. And you can go back in the history of the charts as well. Look at Bitcoin when it's in a downtrend and do the exact same, and you'll see how a downtrend looks compared to an uptrend. So that's just a bit of clarification for you there, guys. I'm going to zoom in on a 4-hourly time frame here for 1inch. So on the 4-hourly, then we're targeting these levels here as support on the way down. These fib levels, you can see we toyed with this level here, the 0.618, guys. We toyed with that as support for a while, and then we broke down, and as you can see, we bounced off this next level, the 0.786. So this trend has not been lost. It's just a weakening impulsive uptrend. Okay, guys. So right here, we may have formed this bottom now of this on this 0.786 for 1inch, and we may be looking at forming a new impulsive wave now here, guys. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll just take this and we'll move this like this onto the bottom of that impulsive wave there, and so you could be looking at an impulsive wave there up to this level at $4.61 per 1inch, guys, at some point over the next couple of days for 1inch, providing we can get through this EMA here. If you look at that, that's acting as a little bit resistance at 55 EMA on the 4-hourly time frame there. We have formed that bearish cross there, which seen us push down. We bounced off the support levels there on the previous fib, and we're pushing up. Hopefully this can get a nice big pump to the upside, guys. The RSI is sitting in the middle there, guys, so that's good. Move that up a little bit. You can see we're sitting sort of mid-level there in the 50. The MACD, we'll take a look at the MACD. So you can see the MACD's under the histogram. It's gone bearish. It's looking to turn bullish with a bullish cross. So we are potentially on the cusp of a big impulsive wave up to those levels, guys. So it's all good. It's all good. Hopefully, and you can see Bitcoin is behaving. It's shot up. So, and they're also carrying it. You could potentially see us push up to those levels there today or over the next couple of days for 1inch token, guys. So keep an eye on that. Again, what we need to see is to get above this 55 EMA, because you can see we're kind of hitting our head on it when we got up there, come back down, and when we test it as support, we fall through it. But that's because Bitcoin wasn't behaving, guys, and it drags us down. So potentially what we need to see is realistically Bitcoin push up, sort of consolidate at those levels that we're targeting, and then the alts will have that run as well to get the catch up. Okay, so that's it for the free dogs today, guys. Do please share the videos where you can, share them on social media, keep doing what you're doing, let's keep this community growing, guys. We've got some great trading going on in that community. Some of the coin drops, some fantastic TA as well, guys. Really good TA. Some really good TA in there, guys. There's one chap, Wesley, is posting cup and handles. Another guy, Joshua, is posting triangles and breakout points, and it's all really good, guys. So get in there, pay attention, and see what we can do and see where we can take this. Okay, it's onwards and upwards, guys. Please do join the Telegram group, by the way, if you're not already in there. The link is under this video in the description. You will see that, and yeah, let's keep marching on. Thank you, guys. Catch you soon. I'm hopefully going to bring out a nulls video today, because that's absolutely smashed our targets. It's been such a brilliant trade, that one, guys. We only made that last Saturday or Sunday, I can't really remember, but we were targeting like we had a target on that, and it was on a weekly time frame, but we actually got there in just under a week, which is fantastic. So we'll take a look at nulls and see what the future holds for it going forward. Onwards and upwards. See you soon. Bye bye.